I've just returned from Nigeria and I saw the economic situation there. I mixed with everyday people. I talked to people and I wanted to get a grip on what was happening in the country. And just as I returned on Thursday, August 10, 2023, I found out that the Naira had reached an all-time low of about 929.50 to $1. And I see that a lot of Nigerians are complaining, and rightly so. But then, here's what's going to happen. If we want the naira to increase in value, we as citizens have to take some harsh decisions ourselves and accept them from our government. One of the things that we need to do is that we need to buy made in Nigeria products. We need to buy made in Nigeria products. If we are using Glow network for our internet and mobile telephony, if we are using Dangote and Ibeto for our cement, if we are buying innocent vehicle models instead of Toyota, Honda, Mercedes, and other foreign brands, if we are flying Air Peace instead of flying British Airways, Ethiopian Airline, and other airlines, I'm telling you, it's going to have an immediate effect on the value of the naira. The value of the naira is going to rise. It's not just the government. We as citizens, we've got to change our consumption habits. I see a lot of people, if you read scripture, if you read Mark chapter 6, starting from about verse 28 and downward, you see that Yeshua, whom some people call Jesus Christ, when he was in his own city of Nazareth, he could not perform much miracles because of the unbelief of the people. And in Nigeria, we have a lot of that. It's called cynicism. Our people call it sense. When you tell our people, look, you've got to patronize made in Nigeria goods and services to increase the naira, they'll tell you things like, make a come, they use glue. You don't know how glue be. Eh? I'm not going to use glue. And you see, a lot of people they look at that as intelligence because in Nigeria often we confuse cynicism for intelligence. They'll say things like "na today," "I beg leave matter," and then it makes them seem wise in the eyes of the general population. But here's the thing: what you're doing is called cynicism, and cynicism it destroys creativity, it destroys ideas, it destroys progress. So if you are saying that Glow's network is not as good as MTN's network, it's because MTN has a higher patronage than Glow. About 60% of Nigerians use MTN. And so that means that Glow has a very low percentage, which is below 25%. What that means is that MTN has more revenue to reinvest back into their system because low patronage means low revenue. And where there is low revenue, it means that Glow will have less money than MTN to reinvest back into their system. So you see, I try my possible best to patronize Nigeria. You see, I made this in Nigeria at the cost of $500,000 because I wanted to patronize a Nigerian tailor and then have my money circulating in Nigeria. When I returned from Nigeria, I bought 10 of these kilishi made in Nigeria kilishi, very delicious, very lovely. And I gave to my European and American friends, and they enjoyed it. You see, the more we invest in Nigeria, the more we buy made in Nigeria goods and services, the more our money circulates in Nigeria, and the more the value of the naira is going to increase. Right now, every year, about $10 billion is repatriated from Nigeria to foreign countries by companies like MTN, DSTV, British Airways, and the likes of them. But if we invest and if we patronize made in Nigeria alternatives, we're going to see that that money, that 10 billion, much of it, maybe about 8 billion, will circulate within Nigeria and it will bring up the value of the naira. I'm telling people like the governor of Abia State, it doesn't matter. There is no excuse for buying Toyota vehicles. You say, okay, well, initially you bought to innocent vehicle motors for your, will I say, your political appointees, and then when you went to buy some more, they didn't have enough. In that case, you should have prioritized having the innocent vehicle motors for your security operatives to keep law and order, and then you wait for your political appointees to get other innocent vehicle motors rather than buying Toyota. We must patronize made in Nigeria, and that's the only way that our naira is going to go up. My name is Ronald Mokri. Thank you for watching, and may God bless